Hey, and welcome to this yoga practice. Step onto your mat, breathe deep, and let the rhythm of your heart guide you as we embark on a yoga practice to energize and invigorate, awakening our spirits and propelling us towards a radiant day ahead. We're going to begin in a reclined position, so coming down onto your back, plant your feet into the floor, knees up towards the sky, and allow your hands to rest slightly away from your body, turning your palms up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs, and as you exhale, gently closing your eyes. And in this sacred space here, let us cultivate a deep sense of mindfulness, anchoring ourselves in this present moment. Notice your breath. Let that be your anchor to this moment right here. This is the only moment we know we have for sure, so let us enjoy it and be present in everything that we do. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and as you breathe out, just allowing your muscles to release any tension. Breathe again in through your nose, filling up your lungs, letting it expand your tummy. And as you exhale, just gently blink open your eyes now. Bringing your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug here, just releasing your lower back, and perhaps start to take a sway from left to right. Noticing how your body feels in this moment. Noticing where you might be holding on to any tension in your body or in your mind. And on your next exhale, just imagining it drifting away. And then you're going to start to roll backwards and forwards through your spine, through your back, bringing your knees up and over you, holding the backs of your thighs, feeling this lovely movement here, starting to energize our bodies. And when you're ready, stopping on your back with your knees back into your chest. You're going to keep your right knee in and send your left away, hovering it off the floor. Allow your tummy to engage here, draw it down to the mat beneath you, and you can lift your head up towards your knee now. Breathe, don't hold your breath. Allow the breath to flow through your nose. One more deep breath in, and then exhale your head back onto the floor and switch legs. Bring your left knee in, send your right away, hover it off the floor, engage your tummy, lower back draws down into your mat, and gently lift your head off the floor towards your knee. Notice the heat coming into your body as it starts to work for you here. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Allow your head to melt back to the floor. Bring both knees back into your chest, and using your hands as a guide on your knees, guide them in circles outwards 3 times to massage your hips, and then inwards 3 times too. When you next stop in the center, lift your face to meet your knees, give yourself a squeeze, and then as you take your feet down to the bottom of your mat, your hands to the top, you're going to allow them to just hover off the floor, engaging your tummy, and then bring yourself back to hug your knees. Send your feet and your hands away. Keep your gaze towards your tummy, engaging your core. Give yourself a squeeze, bring your knees back in, and then send them back and away, not allowing them to come into contact with the floor. Hugging your knees back into your chest for a moment, and then take your feet down to the bottom of your mat, your hands up to the top. This time they can touch the floor, and send your feet and arms over to one side for a lovely side stretch through the right side of your body. Back through the center and over to the opposite side. Deep breath, open the left side of your body now. Coming back to the center, you're going to prepare for bridge pose. Bring your feet into the floor, knees up to the sky. Palms down. You're going to press into your legs as you send your hips up to the sky and float your arms up behind you. Float your arms back to your sides and then roll back down through your spine. I don't want you to let your hips sink to the floor, but hover just about an inch above them and then press back up to the sky. Arms float behind you. Arms float back down, and then you roll down through your spine. Hips towards the floor but not touching. And then gently send yourself back up to bridge, arms above your head. Arms float beside you, and again roll gently down through your spine. Repeat this exact flow 2 more times. Pressing up once more to bridge pose, float your arms up behind you and take cactus pose with your arms. Elbows draw down. Take a deep breath in and out, opening your chest, your shoulders here, as well as your hips. Then melt your hands over your head and down back to your sides before rolling down through your spine onto your mat. Bring your knees into your chest. And let's start to take that rock and roll through our back here. Hands behind our thighs. Breathing as you go, enjoying this movement. And then I want you to come up, resting in boat pose. You can take full boat pose or bending slightly at your knees, but take your palms, turn them up towards the sky and release them from your legs. Draw your tummy in. Hold for 1 more moment here, deep breath in, and then place your hands down, arms rise up to the sky and exhale. Hands towards your toes, drop your chin to your chest, forward fold over your legs. Then you're going to reach your hands behind you, lift your gaze and arch your back slightly as you lift your heart center. Gently coming back to a neutral spine, coming onto your sitting bones and interlace your hands behind your back, tops of your hands away from you, and just drop your chin towards your chest. Coming forward so you can open your shoulders, and then gently lifting back up. Take this 3 times to just gently open up those shoulders behind you. Releasing your hands back down in your own time, and then straightening your legs out in front of you for seated staff pose. Reach your arms up towards the sky, draw your tummy in, flexing your feet, keeping your hands at your sides if that's more comfortable, but just using this active pose here to draw energy through your body. Take an inhale and an upward stretch before relaxing over your legs. Chin towards your chest, rounding through your spine. You can relax your feet. Take a deep breath and then gently roll back up through your spine. Bringing your feet one way around so you can come to tabletop position. You're going to then float through cat and cow. So lifting your head and your sitting bones, and then rounding in the opposite direction. Mobilizing your spine, breathing as you go. Keep your elbows nice and soft throughout this flow. Taking one more round of cat and cow. And then coming back to tabletop, tuck your toes, hover your knees and send your sitting bones back to downward dog. Take a deep breath in and out. Allow those sitting bones to reach to the sky, lengthening through your spine, gazing towards your navel. Take another deep breath in and out. Enjoying this pose here. And then take your gaze to your hands and gently walk your feet forwards to the front of your mat. Keeping them slightly apart and parallel, take your forward fold, relaxing your upper body over your legs. Remembering you can use blocks here if you like. Gently roll up through your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Come to mountain pose. You're going to inhale, taking your arms up to the sky in prayer, and exhale them down to your heart center. Just taking a moment here. Inhale, arms up to the sky, gaze at your thumbs, and swan dive, take an exhale all the way over your legs, forward fold. Take that same motion again, come to standing, arms up to the sky, and swan dive, exhale back over your legs. And again, inhale, arms draw wide, come up to standing, gaze at your thumbs, long spine, and exhale, all the way over, arms go back the way they came for your forward fold. And again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, press those arms away, relax over your legs. This time just take your flat back, taking your gaze forward of your mat, coming up slightly, and exhale back over, melting, forward fold. Step, walk or jump to your high plank. Draw your tummy into your spine. Holding here for a moment before coming through chaturanga to upward dog, opening your chest. And then exhaling, send yourself back to downward dog. Sitting bones draw high to the sky. Take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. You're going to lift your right foot up to the sky, opening your hip to the side slightly. Feel that wonderful stretch here. And then you're going to bring that top foot all the way forward and through in between your hands and come up to warrior one. Hips square to the front of your mat. You're going to take your hands behind you. You can take a strap, you can take a bind, or you can grab opposite elbows with opposite hand. And take humble warrior. Shoulder towards your thigh, relaxing your head forwards. Deep breath. Feel the wonderful openness through your hip, relaxing the upper body. And then gently bring your upper body back up. Release your hands up to the sky. Take a deep breath in and exhale your hands over your front foot. Take that front foot back and take yourself up to downward dog. Deep breath. Take your gaze to your hands, walk your feet forward and relax in forward fold. Draw up to standing, arms wide, up to the sky in prayer. And you're going to straight away exhale back down, swan dive to forward fold. Come up to standing again, gaze at your hands. Swan dive forwards, exhale over your legs. And again, inhale, arms up, gaze to your hands, exhale, swan dive, relax, forward fold. This time taking your gaze forward, flat back, exhale back over your legs, step, walk or jump to your high plank, hold for a moment, and then take yourself through chaturanga to upward dog. And exhale, send your sitting bones high to downward dog. Breathe. Checking back in with your body. How are you feeling? Draw your awareness to your inhale and exhale once again. We're going to repeat on the opposite side now. So lifting the left foot up to the sky, straight leg, and turn those hips out to the side of the room. Bring that top foot through and in between your hands at the front of your mat to come up to warrior one. Square your hips to the front of your mat. Interlace your fingers behind you or take opposite elbow with opposite hand or grab your strap. Inhale, take your gaze up to open your chest first. And then exhale, allow your shoulder to melt towards your thigh or your knee and drop your head inside of your leg. Allow your head to relax here. Unclench your teeth. Humble warrior. Deep breaths. Gently allow your upper body to come back up. Release your hands up to the sky. Shoulders down. Exhale, take your hands over your front foot and send your front foot to join your other foot in downward dog. Take your gaze to your hands, and this time just allowing the knees to soften and bend towards the floor so you can take hovering tabletop. Allow the knees to now come onto the floor as you untuck your toes and come to puppy dog pose, so forearms come onto your mat, forehead releases to the earth. Breathe. Enjoy this moment here. Deep breaths. You're then going to take your gaze to your hands and then come up to all fours. Then send your sitting bones back to child's pose, knees wide, big toes together, forehead to the floor. You may softly close your eyes for a moment, checking back in with yourself. How are you feeling? Allowing your chest to soften. Let your fingertips relax. Slowly allowing your upper body to come up as you walk your hands towards you. You can sweep your feet round to one side and through, and then just take yourself to the front of your mat and bring yourself onto your back, knees into your chest. From here we are going to prepare for supported shoulder stand. So digging your elbows and the top of your arms into the floor, pressing down beside your body so you can lift your lower back and your legs off the floor. Bring your hands to support your lower back, knees towards your face. And then gently and slowly release your feet up towards the sky for supported shoulder stand. Really pressing into your elbows here. Deep breaths, flexing the feet if that feels comfortable for you. And just breathe in this posture. You can keep your legs tucked in if that's more comfortable for you. Do what feels good. Never experience any pain. Staying with the breath. And then as you exhale, gently bring your knees back down towards your face. Thighs towards your chest. Release your hands onto your mat, palms down. And gently now just start to roll through your spine, coming back onto your mat. Bring your knees into your chest. Lift your face up to meet your knees. And then allow your feet to relax all the way down to the bottom of your mat. Rest your head backwards, take your arms slightly away from your body, turn your palms up towards the sky to let your chest and your shoulders release here. And gently close your eyes, taking a moment to just enjoy this peace that you have created within yourself. On your next exhale, beginning to allow some movement back to your body. Fingers and toes start to move, and then start to move into your legs and your arms before taking yourself onto your side. Bring your knees into your chest, and then use your top arm to press into your mat so you can bring yourself up and round to a final seated pose. Inhale, take your arms up to the sky and exhale them down past your face to your heart center. And softly close your eyes here. And just remembering that any human can alter his life by altering his attitudes. Bowing forwards, namaste. Thank you for a wonderful practice. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.